his type of control and decorum over his own platform. And so they enter in with a lot of bad faith arguments. And Tariq has had years and years and years of debate time. His debate fitness is up. You know, he's a funny guy, charismatic, and he's also very clever and he's slick. He's funny, so he can pepper the jokes in. You know, half the time he'll pepper in a joke and they won't even notice. So while these guys are stumbling over themselves, Tariq is way too prepared for what they're putting out there.
That we do, bro, that supports Black Americans.
But so you do that by default. But let's not talk about the scams. There's a lot of scams that go on with a lot of folks who come over here. If we're gonna be honest, not all of you.
Everybody scams, bro.
No, we don't scam like that. Y'all have
Indian scam, Chinese scam.
No. Y'all have whole scamming networks. All right, let's not play that game. Y'all have.
You told me not to be a no bullshit. I'm not a no bullshit. I'm trying to have a decent conversation with you, my brother.
Yeah, everybody don't scam. We ain't got to go scamming networks like y'all be having, sir. All right, all that COVID money y'all scammed, all that tax dollars. Every time I turn around, they're arresting some Nigerian who done scammed all the COVID money. You know?
Because that's just what's happening. We are winning.
We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. Yeah. We winning. We winning. We winning. I know they hating out here. Yeah. I know they mad. They all in their feelings. But baby, I don't care. She calling the police on me and everything. Yeah. Somebody need to get on the phone. Call my attorney. Dealing with these hard-headed hoes who ain't learning.
So Tariq Nasheed has been, and I'm not going to make this long for y'all. I'll be on here for another maybe 30, 45 minutes. I might open it up if you guys want to talk. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. If it's your first time, welcome to the broadcast. Do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in and or on your way out. And if you want to subscribe, please do me a favor. Subscribe a little bit, please. You know, doing the YouTube thing. So Tariq jumped on TikTok. And he's had a TikTok account from what I can tell, but he hasn't really, utilized it. And I think that he has jumped onto TikTok and has and been doing lives these last couple of days. And I think even he was a little bit surprised by the amount of hate that he was getting from the tether class. And I'm going to put, here, hold on real quick. I'm going to put this broadcast in. We're only going to listen to 3 clips, but I'm going to put this broadcast in here. So that way, if y'all want to listen to it, you should listen to it. If you're not following Tariq Nasheed's page, absolutely get over there and do that. But listen to the sheer nastiness coming from some of these immigrants and the gaslighting, misdirection, bad faith arguments, all of that is absolutely coming through. Here we go. Let's let this man rock real quick.
Oh, all right. What was this? Pan-African Affairs? Let's get Pan-African Affairs in here. All right.
What's up?
What's up, Pan-African Affairs?
How you doing, my man?
I am good. You sound like you're gonna be on some bullshit. Where you from? Where you from? You sound, I can already hear.
I'm from nah, brother. Trust me, I'll be cool.
No,
brother. I'm about to get on your ass with that accent already. You from Nigeria? You from Nigeria?
Of course.
All right. So what's on your mind?
Now I'm just wondering if initially, when you did 1804, and then when you went to Africa, you were Pan-African. So I'm just wondering what changed.
What's a Pan-African? What's a Pan-African?
The unity and empowerment of all people of African descent.
Okay. I still do that now. I want people from Africa to be empowered.
Money.com.
So he says, I want Africans to be empowered. And I say, okay, sure.
The opposite of any work.
Because you know what? Like, we do want Africans to be empowered. The problem is when the Africans come over here, they get all buddied up next to Zaddy, and they don't hold it down. They'll sell us out. They do it every time. Let's let it rock.
So why are the Egusi babbling talk? Why are the hate? Why are the
because listen what I'm saying.
Talk to me.
Okay, listen what I'm saying.
Because let me just say this one thing: we all have the same oppressor. The same white supremacist is attacking us from all angles.
Now, if that's the case, then why are y'all Africans still on that white man's ice is cooler? It's colder. Why? And you try to pretend like you don't. And why do you talk down on foundational Black Americans? Why? Let's go.
But here we go, trying to down each other, trying to create this division that is fracturing the community, the Black community across the diaspora. And when we start doing that, when something happens, we're not going to support one another. That unity and empowerment it's not going to take place.
Okay. There's a common lie with a lot of these folks. They're like, well, you used to be Pan-African.
Nah, brother. You were bigging up. I've seen you. I've been following you.
Okay.
You were.
Okay, you're saying I'm a Pan-African.
He did a whole documentary on Haiti.
But does that make me Pan-African? Is basically people denouncing America, talking about we all.
No.
That's what it is. Yeah.
No, brother.
That is what it is. Pan-African is denouncing America, and everybody talking about going to Africa. That's really what it is, and I ain't never been that. Let's stop that. I ain't never
been that. I'm here. I'm American, not going anywhere.
Been that. I've always bigged up.
I mean, that's me at least.
Africa, because I ain't got a problem with Africa. I ain't got a problem with them now. I don't have a problem with the Caribbeans. I did the movie 1804, talking about the Haitian Revolution. That was some gangster shit. I loved it. I got respect for it. They teach my movies in schools over there, even down in little Haiti in Miami, all over. I still got respect for them. I don't disrespect nobody. Y'all equate us loving ourselves with hating you. That's very.
No, I want you to love yourself as much as you want to.
Slow down.
But remember, Malcolm X, MLK, Kwame Nkrumah, WD, all these people were trying to work together. And what happened was the white folks unalived all those organizations. They used COINTELPRO. They unalived the Black Panther Party, the Black Nationalist Black Panthers.
We already know. So okay.
I know, but
y'all stop it. Y'all not telling us something we don't know. We know this. You're not telling us anything we don't know.
Thank you.
We know this. The problem is when y'all come over here, y'all ain't really trying to stomp the yard with us. It's too many of y'all coming over here on that stay away from the Akata, stay away from the lazy Jairs. Too many of y'all coming over here on the bullshit.
Tariq,
and y'all getting called out for no. Don't talk about development because y'all start blaming the white man made me hit you. Y'all start lying, talking about the white man when y'all immigrated here. The white man made y'all watch a movie about us and all that. Did you hear that lie?
That's not what I said. What I said was there's only 2 million Africans in America. There's 48 million of y'all. Whenever we try to unite and build unity,
how have you tried to build unity and unite with us?
Hey, real quick,
during the
chat, real quick. Have you guys? I mean, look, like I said, I have nothing against Africans, but when I really go back and I look into my lived experiences, I haven't really had very solid experiences with the Africans. They've always had some questionable behavior. And I didn't really pick up on it right away. But when I really went back and started thinking about some of the stranger things that have happened to me, stranger relationships, when people kind of fell short when I expected them to kind of be there or whatever, I'm just going to say they weren't from here. Just going to say that. But, whatever.
BLM March, Nigerian lawyers lawyered up almost all the people that were protesting.
Because y'all finessed it to go for immigration policies. Yeah, those Nigerian lawyers came through and went from Black Lives Matter to Immigrants Matter, and y'all used our momentum to start getting stuff for the damn immigrants. Yeah. That ain't no unity. That was exploitation. And then they put some of those non-FBA women talking about they're the leaders of Black Lives Matter. Many of them were non-FBA. They ran out here talking about LGBT and immigration issues. So they were finessing our movement, sir.
We're in New York, in LA, in Georgia. We built in Texas. We're building Black businesses. We have African Americans in our businesses. We support. Do we really though? Do they really though? Like, are Africans really trying to cooperate with African Americans? Really? It just didn't even seem like a legitimate statement. It just on its face sounds stupid. It's just words. Yeah, exactly. He's lying. Absolutely, he's lying. He is absolutely lying. He's just using words. But here's what I want to get to. Okay. So this is Tariq being on TikTok. So he's going live on TikTok. He was actually live just a little bit ago. He might be live right now. And they're not used to getting his type of control and decorum over his own platform. And so they enter in with a lot of bad faith arguments. And Tariq has had years and years and years of debate time. he's his debate fitness is up. You know, he's a funny guy, charismatic, and he's also very clever and he's slick. He's funny, so he can pepper the jokes in. You know, half the time he'll pepper in a joke and they won't even notice. So while these guys are stumbling over themselves, Tariq is way too prepared for what they're putting out there. So, and you can see it, and they're getting frustrated.
What's Black Americans all day, every day? We don't create all these stores that sell vapes, that destroy the Black community. We don't do that. You're not gonna find one African that owns a business like that sells smogs, that sells smogs to the BLK community. We're not into all.
Wait, all these Africans are scamming left and right. What are we talking about? These Africans are scamming left and right. What are we talking about? These Africans are getting the PPP loans and everything. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about?
Yeah, we build bro that supports Black Americans.
But so you do that by default. But let's not talk about the scams. There's a lot of scams that go on with a lot of folks who come over here. If we're gonna be honest, not all of you.
Everybody scams, bro.
Oh no, we don't scam like that. Y'all have
Indian scam, Chinese.
No. Y'all have whole scamming networks. All right, let's not play that game. Y'all have.
You told me not to be a no bullshit. I'm not a no bullshit. I'm trying to have a decent conversation with you, my brother.
Yeah, everybody don't scam. We ain't got to go scamming networks like y'all be having, sir. All right, all that COVID money y'all scammed, all that tax dollars. Every time I turn around, they're arresting some Nigerian who done scammed all the COVID money. All right.
So how do we have a unified force?
Sir, here's the problem. How come you ain't unified in Nigeria? Y'all not even unified there.
How you figure?
What you mean how I figure? Y'all know y'all beating each other's brains out over there now?
Brother, how you gonna say that? Have you been to Lagos? Have you been to Lagos?
Have y'all seen what's going on over there now? These people are slaughtering each other over there right now based on tribal and religious beefs in Nigeria right now.
Now you're lying.
I'm lying?
Now you're lying.
Y'all not.
We're not slaughtering each other up.
In Nigeria, you're not?
If you're talking about T groups, then you're talking about something different. But you're talking about tribes, then you're lying. But if you're talking about T groups, then I can agree with you.
Dude.
We winning. 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 Yeah. We winning. I know they hating out here. Yeah. I know they mad.